welcome back everyone, General Tony here, coming back with a brand new CoC episode, and we are about to do a brand new challenge which we have never tried before on the channel. We are going to call this the One Troop Mass Challenge, so make sure you stay tuned. This is going to be very interesting to see what happens. So basically the challenge itself is very simple. There are going to be 4 troops: the bowlers, the miners, the balloons, and of course the peckers. Now every single one of these troops is going to be an entire army, and there is only one rule. The only troop you are allowed to bring in the army is that one troop. You're not allowed any wall breakers, you're not allowed any other troops to back them up. So what I want you guys to do, go down below into that comment section and tell me which one of those 4 troops, the bowlers, the miners, the peckers, or of course those balloons, are going to get the highest overall damage by the end of the challenge. So we are about to get ourselves into battle number 1. Now I will say this, if this battle has, I don't know, let's just go for a big number, let's be a little bit optimistic. If this battle has over 2 million loot inside of it, then you have to leave a like on this episode. You have to. If you don't, then you won't eat for a week. Deal? Deal. So we're going to be using the peckers first, guys. Check it out. Damn! Look at that loot. 1.159 million gold. 1,032,000 elixir. I mean, come on. Is that not worth a like? Who is seeing loot like that recently? That is the biggest loot raid I think I have ever had on my channel. In my CoC history career, I don't think I've ever had a bigger loot raid than that. And you know what the amazing thing about it is? It's inside of the Champions 1 League. We're not even in the Titans League. We're not even in the Legends League. It's inside of Champions, which is pretty damn insane. Don't forget, we also get an awesome loot bonus as well. The only bad thing is we have 9 peckers. Now, as I said, we are only going to be using peckers. The balloons are just there to fill some spaces. We're going to be dropping peckers on every single one of the corners of this base to make sure we can collect as much of that loot as possible. And of course, try and get some more percentage points. So if you've made it into the episode this far and haven't yet commented down below which troop is going to win, the pecker, the miner, the bowler, or of course the balloon, then please feel free to go down below right now and let me know which troop will get the highest overall damage. I'm not going to take a guess. I want you guys to guess. So the peckers have made it into the base. They're going to be tearing down these storages pretty damn quickly. They need to take out the Inferno Tower, and there it goes. There are pretty much no more threats inside of the base right now, apart from the Eagle Artillery, but we're going to be dropping the Rage spell down on the King, and of course those peckers. There goes the Freeze spell, there goes the Poison spell as well, and the Eagle Artillery is about to fall to the Mighty Pecker. There it goes. So we will be using the balloon next, then the miner, then the bowler. So please do not forget, guys, if you've made it this far into the episode and haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe right now, as we are one of the last remaining daily CoC YouTubers. Now we are going to be doing a 650,000 subscriber giveaway in about a week and a half's time, 2 weeks time. So don't forget, if you do want the chance to win $250, all you need to do is leave a like right now on this episode just to show some support for that massive loot raid, and of course subscribe to this channel right now to stay up to date with the giveaways and the winners. Now there is a link in the description box. Hit the link, hit enter, and you will be entered into the giveaway. So there the raid ends. The peckers got 57%, so that is the amount of overall damage we need the other troops to beat. But that loot will stay with me forever. So next up, it's going to be those new level 7 balloons, and these are probably going to be one of the most dodgy troops to try this challenge with, but we got to do it. We've got to take a chance here. I have a feeling we could have lost this raid, guys. Now this isn't live, but when I was doing the raid live, my uncle actually called me during the live raid and completely messed it up. Now you're going to be able to tell where he calls me because I almost lose every single one of my balloons. So obviously I rejected the call, but it took a couple of seconds to do that, and it was right here where these wizard towers, the air sweepers, everything was tearing my balloons into pieces, and then we just about came back in the exact second we needed to drop the heal spell and of course the rage spell. But unfortunately we lost so many balloons that they only got us up to 24% so far. We're up to 26%. The rest of the balloons are about to melt. Thankfully we did manage to take out that Eagle Artillery, guys, and of course the balloons slowly trying to make their way over to that last archer tower there, but they didn't quite manage to do so. So check it out, 27%. There is only a king, a queen, and a grand warden remaining. We're going to drop the king there. We're going to drop the queen down here on the right, and we're going to put the grand warden with the queen. So there goes the queen. There goes the king. This is all about percentage points. Can we manage to get a 1-star? Can we bring it back, guys? We need to close in on almost 20% damage just to get a 1-star inside of this raid. So the Queen and the Grand Warden are going to head down towards the bottom of the base. The King is doing a great job. He's doing quite a lot of percentage points actually near the top. Already got us to 39%. There goes the 40. And he is also going to be cleaning up that elixir storage. So if we go back down towards the bottom where the Queen is and the Grand Warden, you can see there are so many buildings down here that it looks like we are going to be securing a nice and easy... No, I'm only joking. This is one of the most, like, scary raids I've done for such a long time. Can you imagine? We dropped in the entire army, just kept the heroes, and all we got was 27% on the base. That means the heroes had to get 23%, and they not only done that, they got a little bit more, guys. Check it out. The Queen is about to get the 1-star. There it goes. The King actually died. R.I.P. King. R.I.P. King. I will love you forever. So the King died. We just popped the Grand Warden's ability to make sure that the Queen doesn't get killed by that cannon there. We're about to pop the Queen's ability right in time to take out that level 14 cannon. There it goes. She also gets a couple more percentage points, and we actually end the raid on, what is it, 57%, I believe. There's 56. Gold collector's gonna be 57, and there it is, guys. The raid has ended. I think we actually ran out of time. I'm not really too sure, but check it out. 57%. The Pekka's got 57% also, which means the Pekkas and the balloons are drawing. So as I said, if you haven't taken a guess yet, is the miner going to get more than 57%? Is the bowler going to get more than that? Let me know down below. So it is the miner's time. Now, I know I said I was only going to attack Town Hall 11s, but I came across this Town Hall 10, and it took such a long time to find a base that I decided to attack it. So what we're going to do, we're going to wait to see what the final percent is of the miners, and then we are going to minus 10%, because it's not fair attacking Town Hall 11s and then attacking Town Hall 10s. So the miners are going to receive a 10% deduction in the overall damage once the raid is complete. So far, they are up to 24%. Now, we actually dropped in the heroes. The King's gone to the left. The Queen has gone to the right with a Grand Warden, I believe. There goes the other raid spell in the center. Now, I'm not going to lie. These miners, I think we lost the entire army to that multi-target Inferno Tower. I think it just fried all of my miners. We didn't free spell it. For some reason, I decided to drop a free spell on a single target Inferno Tower. Not quite sure why I done that. So remember, they do need 67% just to draw with the balloons and of course the Pekkas, because we are going to minus 10% off their overall damage. So far they are up to 48%, haven't even secured the 1-star, but the King has made it in on the left hand side. The Queen is on the right, and it looks like they could get a decent amount of damage. So the Queen's going to be destroying that level 9 wall there. The King still on the left hand side, just popped his ability. They are closing in on that 57% overall damage, but not quite got there just yet. There goes the King and there goes the Queen at the exact same time. Not only did they not beat the balloons and of course what was the first troop? The Pekkas, they also only got 45%, so they are in last place because we have the minus 10%. So it is the final troop to take on the challenge. Have we left the best till last? We are about to drop in 40 maxed out level 3 bowlers. Now, there are no wall breakers, and bowlers are one of the worst troops to use if you don't make an attack point. Obviously, we have no wall breakers, so we are going to have to use the King as the person to take down the wall. So we dropped in 2 bowlers to see where they would go, and just like I predicted, they have gone over to the right hand side. So we're basically going to lose 2 bowlers straight away. Well done, bowlers, you're so useful. And then the King decides to go off to the other side when there is such a small amount of health left on the wall. Thankfully, those bowlers decided to be a little bit smarter, and then I dropped in the entire army. Now check it out, guys. We've dropped in about 36 bowlers into the center there. The King's had to use his ability, the Queen's used her ability, and the Grand Warden has also used his ability. But the bowlers are going to make it into the center of the base. We're going to drop down the rage spell, and here we go. This is why the bowler is the greatest troop in the game. Already secured the 1-star, up to 45% already, seconds since the bowlers have entered the base, and they have already destroyed the entire core. So many skeletons come out there, but the bowlers are going to crush them pretty much instantly and then take out some more buildings. So if we go down the bottom here, you can see the Grand Warden is literally covered in bowlers. There is no way that Grand Warden's going to be dying anytime shortly. 1 minute and 30 seconds left inside of the raid, and they've already secured a 67% overall damage. It's insane what these troops can do, so we are going to go double speed here. Check it out, they are about to make their way around the entire outside of the base, and this came so close to a 3-star. If we'd kept back the Queen, then I reckon we would have 3-starred this base nice and easily, to be honest with you. So the bowlers, no healers, nothing else apart from bowlers, just pure bowlers, have got 80% damage so far on a very decent Town Hall 11. It's insane. This troop definitely needs maybe a small nerf to it. So there you go, the final few bowlers, and the overall damage is of course 85%. So it goes like this: the bowlers first place, the balloons and the Peckers come joint in second and third, and then the miners kind of suck. They came in fourth place, but that's probably because I'm not really good with them. So don't forget to leave a like and of course subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy the videos. I will see you very shortly in a few hours time for another one, guys. Have a great Sunday. Love you all. Peace out.